What's up, people? It's YourTotalWarMaster, and today I'm going to be making a short video doing my tier list for Medieval 2 factions. Now, this is just the vanilla. Now, how I'm gonna kind of do this is basically with doing my own personal feeling. Now, they're not gonna be objectively the best and the worst faction either in multiplayer or hot seating or a single player. This is gonna be how much I like the faction personally. Yeah. I don't know why there are two Aztecs. God knows why, but whatever. Let's start with the Byzantines. I like the Byzantines quite a lot, but they're not one of my favorite factions. I probably, for now, put them in B. Maybe I'll go A later. But yeah, Denmark, they're kind of cool, but they don't have really too interesting horses. For now, I think they're lower than Byzantium. Egypt, I don't particularly like. I'll put them in D. England, I like quite a lot. I think they have some very cool, unique units. They have a good starting position. They have a very they're basically the the go-to faction if you want to play Medieval 2 and learn it. So yeah, after that France. France is for me probably S tier. Because I love their roster. It's so freaking nice. I like their aventuriers. I like their heavy infantry. I like their knights on horses. Yeah, I feel like they're just a really cool faction. HRE, I'll put it into A tier. I think they're really cool. Like their Gothic knights are freaking amazing. The only problem I have is that in the vanilla you cannot have dismounting Gothic knights in campaign, which is a big downside, I guess. If they had them in campaign, I would probably put them in S tier. But since they don't, I'm putting them in A. Hungary is kind of meh. I'll put them in C tier. I feel like they're nothing too special. Now Milan, this is probably going to be really biased, but it's my favorite faction, so I'm going to put it into S tier. I don't really know why, to be honest, because they aren't that special compared to perhaps Venice or Sicily. They have their crossbow, like Genoese crossbowmen, which I think are a big part of why I like them. I like their Carrocchio standard, or however that's called. And I don't know, they're just in a good starting position on the campaign map as well, so I feel like they're really cool. Mongols, to be honest, I never really played them. They're really strong though, so I'll put them in C. I mostly play campaign, so playing the Mongols without modification, of course, is next to impossible. Moors, I'll put them into D tier. I'm not that happy with them. They're not that fun, but they're okay. Like, I don't know. I just don't connect with them. Papal States, I'll put them into B tier. They have some interesting, like the Papal Guard and the Swiss Pikemen, are two very cool units. Of course, it's really OP to play them, because then you just exterminate everyone who attacks you or you attack. So yeah, they're really strong, but they're not that fun, I guess. Poland, I like it quite a lot. I'll put it into B tier as well. It was my first hot seat and retrofit that I hosted that I played Poland with. So this has some... Actually, no, let's put it in A tier. You know what? I have such fond memories of that I'm gonna put it into A. After that, Portugal. I'm gonna put it in B tier. I feel like they are kind of cool, but they're just kind of a replica of Spain with some, I guess, minor differences. Russia, to be honest, Russia's not that fun. Like, their whole thing is that they're like peasants and shit. I like the dismounted dwar. They're cool. Wait, are they even vanilla? I think they are, right? And I like their archers, which I forgot how they're called. Or is that even the same unit? I don't know. Anyways, I'm not the biggest fan of Russia. I'll put it into C tier. Scotland is kind of cool. I'll put it into B. It's not like really super cool to me. I know some people really like them. I know Danny Alex likes them, but he also likes the Wales. So I think so. I think he likes these. How's it called? Factions with a big heart. I think that's what Danny Alex likes. And Scotland, of course, is a faction with a big heart. But for me personally, it's not that good. It's kind of in the middle of the park. Sicily, I kind of like. I'll put it into A tier. like their starting position is absolutely amazing. I like their roster as well. Mm, I like their colors as well, so they're pretty cool. Spain, I'll just put into B tier. They're basically Portugal, but different color with some minor exceptions. I don't particularly like the Iberian Peninsula in Medieval 2. It's not that. I mean, I know that it's like supposed to be like a big clusterfuck of two Christian and one Muslim faction, but it just doesn't connect to me. I don't know why. Anyways, we have Timurids up next, whom I will put in C tier. Um, I think that's again, it's kind of hard to say because I haven't played them a lot. Maybe actually I'll put them to D tier. I feel like that's more better. Turks, I'm thinking of C tier. Again, I don't know why, but I personally don't connect as much with Muslim factions. No, I don't know why. I don't want to like be, an idiot, but I don't mind them. But I just like the visuals of the Western factions more. I like the knights, I like my knights. They look really cool. And we have Venice. I'll put Venice into B tier, I think. I think they're like a worse version of the other two Italian factions, or maybe if I count the Papal States, they're kind of on the similar level. Um, the roster is okay. The Venetian Guard is kind of good, I guess, but if I compare Venetian Guards to, for example, what's the heavy infantry? Is it Norman Knights? And if I compare also to um, the crossbowmen, the Genoese crossbowmen from Milan, if I compare these three special units, I kind of like the Venetian Guard the least, so that's why I'm putting them there. And at the end we have Aztecs, which are completely trash, to be honest. I don't really like them, so yeah, that's it. So my worst faction is Aztecs, and the next three are Egypt, Moors, and Timurids. And then we have Denmark, Hungary, Mongols, Russia, and Turks. In B tier we have Byzantium, Papacy, Portugal, Scotland, Spain, Venice. In A tier we have England, HRE, Poland, and Sicily, and in S tier we have France and Milan. Now, as I said, these are not strength ratings; these are just my favorite, kind of how I identify with them. So yeah, you can leave your kind of tier list down at the bottom as well. And yeah, thank you very much for watching. Till next time, fuck off.